Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In ongoing initiation ceremony, devotees are going to be initiated into the Brahma, Madhva, Gauriya, Vaishnav Sampradaya on Nrsimha Caturdasi. So follow your vows, otherwise Nrsimha will come and rip you to pieces. We pray to Nrsimha to rip our material desires, to be karma shayan, randhaya randhaya. We pray to Nrsimha Dev to rip the material desires to pieces. Actually, Nrsimha Dev won't rip you to pieces. You're not such a big demon. Only the very big demons get ripped to pieces. But also he protects his devotees. But you have to protect your own spiritual life by turning off your cell phone and not getting cursed by me for having your cell phone on when it should be off. Everyone has minute independence, which is that why we're in the material world? Because we have minute independence. Is that the reason? Now you don't know what to say. The reason is, no, it's because of misuse of our minute independence. But minute independence is our greatest asset. It defines who we are. If we don't have minute independence, then we don't exist, practically speaking. It can be a stone or a tree, or, well, even that is consciousness. Without independence, we are literally nothing. The defining characteristic of the jiva is chinmay. To say it more fully, satchidanandamay. But generally when we say spiritual, we say chinmay. Out of the three characteristics of the jiva, that chinmay is emphasized, that we are conscious. So consciousness is the defining characteristic of the jiva. In the conditioned state, it is very troublesome to us because we always misuse it. We're going on misusing it life after life after life, and it simply causes us trouble. Seeing this, some transcendentalists or some persons who are semi-transcendentalists, they don't recognize Krishna as supreme. They want to negate the consciousness or make the consciousness nothing. They say no ego, remove ego. Man minus desire equals God. That's a simple equation dreamed up by one Ramana Maharshi. If I was the teacher, I'd give him a big X. Or Krishna will give him an X for wrong. There's no such thing as man minus desire. It's not possible. Desire must be there. It is concomitant with consciousness. So it's a matter of purifying the consciousness, channeling the consciousness toward Krishna. Jiva Sarup Hoy Krishna Nityadas. What is that? Muktir hitvanyata rupam swaruperna vyavastitihi. Liberation doesn't mean, as the voidists and impersonalists say, that to negate our form, but to attain our real form, to attain our real consciousness in the service of Krishna. So for that, we need to be refurbished, revamped. We need to get our consciousness on the right track. It's on the wrong track. Or actually, minute independence means we go on so many tracks. That is stated by Narottam Das. Hoya Mayar Das Korinana Abhilash. We have so many desires. When we come into material consciousness, we have so many desires. But Krishna Bhakta Nishkam, devotee of Krishna, is without desire. That means his only desire, that is to please Krishna. Krishnate akila cheshta. He only desires. That's his one desire, and that's called nishkam. No desire, because no material desire. So this initiation, congratulations on all of you who have come to this point of initiation, and congratulations to all those who have guided you to this point and will continue to guide you. Don't think now I'm getting initiated, I don't need any guidance, but really initiation means to accept guidance. Initially there is guidance, but taking initiation means to formally accept guidance and control. Now the mind is out of control. Therefore, dikha kale bhakta kare ata samarpan. Initiation means to surrender yourself, to surrender our minute independence, with the conviction that I need to do so, I need guidance, I need to be under control because my mind is out of control and it's taking me to different bodies one after another. I need that guidance, I need that control, so that I can be trained and purified, so I can come to the proper position of freedom. Now we have false sense of freedom in material existence. Real freedom means, in the spiritual world, stealing Krishna's lunchbox. You have the freedom to do that. And dancing with Krishna, that's in the spiritual world. But it doesn't just happen with a flick of the fingers. Some training is required. The purifying process is there, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. It's written up there. By purifying, by chanting the holy names. But as I was saying this morning, it's quite possible to chant the holy names and have purification that is so negligible it's almost imperceptible, if one is offensive in chanting. So purification is needed. Accepting control, which means accepting rules, accepting to become a slave, practically. There's no word exactly in Sanskrit which corresponds to slave, but the word dasa is used. It means servant, or if you don't want to use Hindi word, gulam, Urdu word, it's there in Urdu. It's just like there's no word for divorce, so they use it in Hindi. So they say talak, Urdu word, it's there in Urdu. So that becoming a slave means to take the master's orders, do what you're told. Of course, voluntarily, using one's minute independence, one voluntarily accepts to be Guru Das, servant of the Guru. Guru, here I'm officially, formally giving initiation. We should see all Vaishnavas as our Gurus, and especially those who are guiding us on the path of Krishna consciousness. Those who are guiding or initiating, they shouldn't think, I am a guru. As soon as you think, I am a guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, you become a goru. Goru in Bengali means a cow. And you become like an animal. So one should always think, I am a servant of the Vaishnavas, and accepting initiation means to formalize that, and one accepts to be controlled, to control the body and the mind so that they can be fit to offer to Krishna. In this material world also control is needed. There are rules of society. In the family, the children are supposed to submit to the parents. But this control in this material world, especially in this Kali Yuga, even if it's for good purposes, you should follow the laws of the country. That will be good for you. Don't steal. Don't drive over the speed limit. So that's good for the individual and that's good for the society at large. But it produces friction because people break the laws or they have different ideas of what the law should be. That doesn't arise in Vedic society because we have Manu and then Manu and other Dharma Shastras, and if there's any disagreement, then that's settled by Brahmins and everyone has to follow. Or among the group, among the castes, if there's any disagreement, that's settled by the elders. A very good system, informal system. Now there are rules and that creates friction between the controllers and the controlled. Those who are controlled, they don't like, in many cases, they don't like to follow the controllers because they don't accept, they don't have faith that the controllers have my best interest at heart. Or they think, I have a better idea, misusing their minute independence. But accepting a guru in spiritual life, in Krishna consciousness, means to accept that I have the faith that the gurus, the Vaishnavas, they have my best interest at heart, and I'm prepared to follow what they say. And if we do that, and if the gurus are actually acting with our best interest in heart, the guru is the spiritual master, but practically the gurus, they have to serve their spiritual children, just like we see in the family. The parents control the children, but practically they serve the children also. So that faith is there, that by submitting myself, I am submitting my independence, but I'm doing so with the faith that by doing so my best interest will be served, and the time will come when I'll be able to steal Krishna's lunchbox. Probably I heard this from one godbrother of mine who had a lot of association with Srila Prabhupada. He's passed away now. That Prabhupada had said that my only desire is to go to Golok Vrindavan and steal Krishna's ladus. So we're a long way, but we're getting closer. It's a big step. Also there's Brahminical initiations today, mostly Salem devotees. The idea is that those who are Brahminically initiated, they can worship the deities, they can cook for the deities. It's often seen as a prestige symbol. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur introduced that Vaishnavas, even from non-Brahmin backgrounds, even from very low backgrounds, would be given the sacred thread and recognized as Brahmanas. He himself was from a Kayasta, which translates into Shudra background, but he gave the thread to show that Vaishnavas, they should be accepted at least as good as Brahmanas. Materialistic people think that the Brahmanas are the best people in society. So the Vaishnavas, you should accept them at least as good. Brahma janatiti brahmana. Brahmana is one who knows Brahman. Nowadays, no one cares for Brahmanas because they're hardly not Brahman. I mean caste Brahmanas, because mostly they're not maintaining their culture. And anyway, people are trained in such a way that even if they are maintaining their culture, they don't respect that. So there's no real prestige to being a Brahmana anymore, except in ISKCON, where people want to get Brahmin initiation because it's a sign that, yeah, you made it. So I'm thinking what we should do, we should institute no more Brahminical initiation, except for those who are going to go do puja or some activities which require that. And then we can ask, how long have you been initiated? 20 years. And then, and you're not Brahminical initiated? No. He's a really prestigious devotee, because he's not hankering after that to show his prestige. And then it'll come that it'll be more prestigious not to have a thread, and then we'll have to give it, and it'll go back and forth like this. Sada dambam hitva, Raghunath Das. He says, give up this false pride. That's what we really need to give up. That's the clue to being devotional. Oh, Hare Krishna. I'll just bow down. I didn't notice, actually. So absorbed in my this and that. So I'll just bow down, because I have to give initiation. If I don't bow down, then someone might come up with a piece of grass and kill me. Okay, let's get on with the initiation proceedings. So those who are going to be initiated, the names will be called out, and when your name is called, please offer pranam, dandavat to Srila Prabhupada, then to Sri Sri Gauranitai, and then in front of your initiating guru, and then you'll be called a second time to come and sit here for initiation. So, names you can call out one by one. And
हरे कृष्णा, जब आपका नाम बुलाया जाएगा, आपको पहले श्रील प्रभुपाद को प्रणाम करना पड़ेगा, वहाँ से अल्टर भगवान जी को प्रणाम करना पड़ेगा और गुरु महाराज के सामने प्रणाम करना पड़ेगा. फिर एक और बार आपका नाम बुलाया जाएगा, तब आपको गुरु महाराज आपका दीक्षित नाम देंगे. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಕರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೊದಲು ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೌರನಿತಾಯಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗುರು ಮಹಾರಾಜರ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್ತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೆಸರು ಕರೆಯುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಗುರು ಮಹಾರಾಜ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. पहली बार प्रभुपाद जी को, फिर अल्टर और गुरु महाराज को फिर से नाम बुलाया जाएगा.
and Tamil.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. இப்போ தீட்சை பெறக்கூடிய பக்தர்கள் ஒருத்தங்களா பேர் கூப்பிடுவாங்க. உங்களுடைய பேரை கூப்பிட்டோன்னா முதல்ல இங்கே பிரபுபாதருக்கு முழுமையாக நீங்கள் உங்களோட தண்டவாத நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணுங்கள். அதன் பிறகு அங்கே ஸ்ரீ கௌரவநிதை உங்களுடைய நமஸ்காரம் செலுத்திட்டு இங்கே குரு மகாராஜ் முன்னாடி நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணிட்டு ஓரமாக காத்துருங்க. உங்கள் பேரை மறுபடியும் எப்போ கூப்பிடுறாங்களோ அப்போ மகாராஜ் முன்னாடி போய் அமரணும், அப்போ தீட்சை வழங்குவார்.
Okay, first please come Saurabh Anand from Anand. Is it? He's from Anand? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who's the next?
Hare Krishna. Next, please be ready. Nayana Parmar, Ankit Dalwania, and his wife Sahindra Dalwania.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Amayatma, when for the Russians, you're going to have to come and do the Peravat. Peravat means translation. Same in your language? Similar? Yeah. So, Charaniyam.
4 regulated principles: no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. And I vow to chant a minimum of 16 rounds daily.
Okay, Jai. So, on behalf of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada and all the Sampradaya Acharyas, I'm giving you the name Saptarshi Das.
Saptarishi Prabhu ki Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
The husband and wife now? Okay. This is 3. Where's 2?
नयना माता जी.
मांसाहारनी जुगारनी नशोनी અને कैसे भूल गई मैं.
Prompt. Where's Gaur Bhagavan?
भूल गई मैं.
She's a...
हाँ थोड़ा.
Anyone want to give a prompt? She's speaking Gujarati anyway. She's forgetting one.
व्यभिचारनी.
Vyabhichar.
Yes.
Kitla mala?
16 minimum रोज.
Minimum. Shri Radha ka naam Harin Nayana Devidasi. अर्थ बताओ.
हरिण नयना का अर्थ है जिनकी आंखें डियर हिरण के समान. हरिण नयना माता जी की. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. नेक्स्ट प्लीज बी रेडी. निकुंज राठौड़, थनुजा एस.
Charniam?
मांसाहार नहीं करना, नशा नहीं करना, जुगाड़ नहीं खेलना, परस्त्री संग नहीं करना और प्रतिदिन 16 माला का जप करना है.
कम से कम. अंजना सुत दास.
अंजना सुत प्रभु की. अंजना सुत हनुमान जी का एक नाम है जो जिनकी माता का नाम है अंजना. अंजना सुत प्रभु की. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
तुरंत संन्यास लेना नहीं.
मांसाहार नहीं
ओ एक बात है, समय थोड़ा कम है. So we'll do a little फट से करना.
मांसाहार नहीं, नशा नहीं, द्रुत कीड़ा नहीं एंड अवैध संबंध नहीं और प्रतिदिन 16 माला मिनिमम जप.
गोकुला वासिनी देवीदासी.
गोकुल वासिनी का अर्थ है यमुना जी का एक नाम है जो गोकुल में निवास करती हैं. गोकुल वासिनी माता जी की.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Next तैयार हो.
थनुजा एस. सुगंधी एस. पोन्नी एस. प्लीज बी रेडी.
मांसाहार नहीं करना, नशा नहीं करना, जुगाड़ नहीं करना और व्यभिचार नहीं करना.
कितना माला जप?
कम से कम 16 माला.
निकुंज बिहारी दास.
निकुंज बिहारी का अर्थ है ये कृष्णा का एक नाम है जो निकुंज में विलास करते हैं. निकुंज बिहारी प्रभु की
जय. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yeah, please tell me.
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex at a minimum of 16 quality rounds.
Vraja Sakhi Devidasi.
This is the name of a Sakhi in Vraja. Vraja Sakhi Mata Ji ki.
Any gopi in Vrindavan. Well, those are, especially those who are the young gopis. I guess they could be a Sakhi of Yashoda, or the older ones.
Please be ready. Rani S. Basakka, Eril Arasi.
Oh, we need.
தமிழில் சொல்லிட்டுங்க. மாமிசம் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, போதைப்பொருள், சூதாட்டம், தகாத பாலூர். 16 மாலை சொல்லுங்க.
Sukeli Devidasi.
It's the name of a gopi in Vrindavan. Sukeli Mataji ki. Yeah. Ponni S Mataji.
She has to do, did pranam?
Yeah. Mataji before.
Everything okay? Okay.
மாமிசம் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, தவறான பாலுறவு, போதை வஸ்து, சூதாட்டம், 16 மார்ச் பண்ணுறேன்.
Everything okay? Parama Bhakti Devidasi.
This means the highest form of bhakti. Param Bhakti Mataji ki. Jai. Rani S Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ண. மாம்சம் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, தவறான பாலுரைக்க இருக்கக்கூடாது, சூதாட்டக்கூடாது, போதை வஸ்துக்கு அடிவாகக்கூடாது. 16 மாலை ஜபம் பண்ணணும்.
Rani Sita Devidasi. I think it's clear, huh? Everyone can understand.
Rani Sita Mataji ki. Jai. Basakka Mataji.
Hare
Next,
Krishna.
please be ready. Guru Siddha Patil, Shyam Bhuvan Ram, Home Bamma.
No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex. No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex.
This is it. What's your name?
Eli Larasi Maharaj.
Okay. All right.
No
How many?
meat eating, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no
okay.
illicit sex.
Okay. And how many rounds?
16 rounds daily.
Ekanangsha Devidasi.
Literally, the single portionless one, Mother Subhadra, the internal potency of the Lord, also known as Durga.
You'll find in the Bhagavatam purport stated.
Ekanamsha Mataji ki.
ಮಾಂಸಾಹಾರ ಸೇವನೆ ವರ್ಜಿತ, ಮಾದಕ ಸೇವನೆ ವರ್ಜಿತ, ಜೂಜಾಟ ವರ್ಜಿತ, ಅಕ್ರಮ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಸಂಬಂಧ ವೈಕೃತ ವರ್ಜಿತ. 16 ರೌಂಡ್ ಜಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Komodaki Dasi. Hare Krishna.
This is the name of Lord Vishnu's club.
It's a name that Prabhupada gave to one of his female disciples.
ಭಗವಾನ್ ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ಗದೆ ಹೆಸರಿದು.
Kaumodaki Mataji ki. Jai.
So if you don't behave, she'll bang you on the head. Oh.
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. I will chant minimum 16 rounds.
Okay. Take the Guru Bhakta Das. Hare Krishna.
Guru Bhakta Prabhu ki. Jai.
It's a name given
Shyam
by
Bhuvan
Srila
Ram.
Prabhupada, and it's also, you'll find in the literature, it's a name of Ram also.
No
Please be
meat
ready.
eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. Minimum 16 rounds on Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
I just heard 3. Can you say it again?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex.
Okay. And how many rounds?
16 rounds on minimum on Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Shama Ramadas.
Shyam Rama Prabhu ki. Jai. Next, please be ready. Mallamma Ranjan Mukherjee. Vladimir Loginov and Bhakta Janak.
ಮಾಂಸ ಭಕ್ಷ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಮದ್ಯಪಾನ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಜೂಜಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅನೇಕತೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. 16 ರೌಂಡ್ ಚಾಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Okay. Hiranya Varna Devidasi.
One having golden hue, name of Surabhi.
Or Radha. Can you explain in Kannada? Hiranya Varna.
ಯಾರ ಮೈಕಾಂತಿ ಹಿರಣ್ಯಮಯ ಸ್ವರ್ಣಮಯವಾಗಿದೆ ಅವರು ಹಿರಣ್ಯವರ್ಣ.
Hiranyavarna Mataji ki
Jai. That's it. Almost finished. Huh?
Mallam.
Almost finished. And then there are the sheltered also. You wanted to bring?
ಅನೈತಿಕ ಲೈಂಗಿಕ ಸಂಬಂಧ, ಜೂಜು, ಧೂಮಪಾನ, ಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನು. 16 ರೌಂಡ್ ಜಪ ಮಾಡಿ.
She got it all right with a little help. Maitri Mai Devidasi.
Means benevolent, friendly and kind.
ತುಂಬ ಉದಾರ, ತುಂಬ ಕರುಣಾಮಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Maitra Bhava
ಸ್ನೇಹ ಭಾವ.
Sneha Bhava Sampurna.
Maitri Mai Mataji ki Jai. Ranjan Mukherjee.
He's a little.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No meditating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication.
How many rounds?
16 rounds a day.
All right. Ranga Ranjana Das.
It is the name of Lord Balram, the delight of the devotees. Rangaranjana Prabhu ki
Jai.
Vladimir Loginov.
Okay, we need. Yeah. So he has to say.
No meat-eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra minimum 16 rounds daily.
Okay, no need of a translator. Vitanka Das.
This is the name of a cowherd boy and it also means beautiful.
It's also a name given by Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can explain? It's a cowherd boy. You can tell him afterwards. It's written there in English.
Vitanka Prabhu ki Jai.
He can probably say it in English also. He should be able to say a few words of English after 6 months here.
Intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, and 16 rounds every day. Mahamantra.
Pratibhanu Das.
This is the name of a son of Satyabhama. Pratibhanu Prabhu ki Jai.
That's it. Now you wanted to announce the names of the sheltered also? Then they can just come and offer obeisance. So say in Tamil that you'll call their name and then they can come and offer obeisance.
Hare Krishna. Karur. சேது அஞ்சலை கரூர் பக்தர்கள் பிரணாமங்களை கேட்டுக்கிறாங்க.
Hare Krishna.
குமார் நாமக்கல் மேச்சேரி பக்தர்கள்.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, husband and wife, they're coming for shelter together. So. No, that's all. You have to explain. Sit there for 6 months. Actually, they probably are, but we have to follow the protocol. Hare Krishna.
Manikandan Deepa.
Hare Krishna.
மாதாஜி பிரணாம் மந்திர மாதாஜி சில பேர் இருக்காங்களே. ஷியாமலா மாதாஜி. यशोदा माता जी, कांचना माता जी, वसंती माता जी,
So that's it, all finished. Huh? Then for the Brahminical initiation, there are several devotees. Amrita Vilasini Mataji, Gaur Bhagavan Prabhu, Sadhav with his wife, Radhika Mataji, Govinda Sundara, Vijayam Mataji, Jagat Janani Mataji, Mukunda Nrsimha Prabhu, Nrsimha Rakshata Mataji, Ramachandra Sundara Prabhu, Sampada Mataji, Sanat Kumar Prabhu, Sharanagati Mataji, Satya Rupa Mataji, Sevananda Prabhu, Jagat Janani Lakshmi Mataji, and Amayatma Prabhu. So they'll all have the mantra diksha, and you can come and see me after the yagya is over, or if you want to do a little collection first. You can do collection later also, by the way. When you go to Bangalore, I'll see you later. We like money. That's what Mahotsaha says. He asks people to give donations. He says, we like big donations, he tells them. And he gets sometimes $1,000 from people just on the street, and then he gives them 2 sets of Bhagavatams like that, 2, 3 sets. So give to your friend, give to your enemy, like that. So, Hare Krishna! Yeah, you can begin. And you're going to keep keep deities open or whatever, that's up to you.